Is there a K in Deja Vu? No? Okay.
Hey! What's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the DNA Design DK14K upgrade kit for Kingdom Ultra Magnus. So here we are, and there it is. And first and foremost, as always, we'll take a quick look at the packaging. As you're going to say, you got Magnus's lovely mug there. It's DK14K. I love how they were like, you know what, we're not going to print a whole new box. Just get a sticker with a K on it. Just put a sticker on there. Put a K sticker on there. That's all you need. Yeah. DK14, 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 things, stuff, blah, 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 obligatory product shots, and that's basically it for the packaging. And moving right along, here we have the upgrade kit for Kingdom Ultra Magnus from DNA Design, and this does pretty much exactly what the upgrade kit for the Siege Ultra Magnus did. Gives him some new legs, some new weapons, and you get a little extra silver there. I mean, it's really the only difference here, but yeah. You get an axe, done in white and silver, a hammer, done in white and silver, and again you got the legs. Same legs as the previous kit, just with some extra silver there on the shins, and yeah, that is pretty much it. So let's bring in Mr. Magnus and see how this works. Or should I say, here we have Albino Prime. And now we can see how this works. So first thing we're going to do is the wheel transfer, and all you're doing is just popping the wheels off. They just pop right off. Pop them off. Just pop all those wheels off like so, and just pop them on here to the new legs. Pop, pop, pop. There we go. This one here. Pop it on. There you go. Wheels, legs, and wheels, and legs, wheels, and wheels. Come on. Sometimes they want to work, sometimes they don't. There we go. Wheels. Pop, pop, pop. I said pop. Come on, do it. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. There you go. And we have successfully done the wheel transfer, and now we have to do a leg transfer here, a leg transplant. You can see it's just on a big mushroom peg. You just pop it right off. Just rip his legs off. Just rip them right off. And just work the new ones in. Come on. Oops, that one just kind of came off without me even trying. There we go. Just pop on his new legs. And I think we almost got it. There we go. That one popped in the rest of the way. This one is being a little bit of a pain in the buttocks. Come on. Get in there. Give me a second. There we go. That leg was fighting a little bit, but we got it in, and there we go. We have our rotation, and we still have our knee joint. Technically a double knee joint, but also things can come undone here, like this little panel. A little bit of an annoyance with this. You're gonna have to hold things steady so you can engage that knee joint. But again, you can basically get a double knee going on there. It doesn't really give you too much extra. I mean, it gives you a good amount extra, but yeah, not too shabby. Not too shabby. Again, one annoyance is that this panel may come undone in the process, since this is attached to a couple hinges up here. But there you go. These guys' new legs. Hooray, hooray for new legs with some extra little bit of silver on it. Hey! And if you want to make Albino Prime a little bit taller, hey, we can make him a little bit taller. We can do that very easily. We just untab this panel here, and then we untab this panel. That will allow you to extend the leg like so. You can close that back up. That will just tab in right there. You can bring this down to fill in that gap. And just bring that down on those hinges and just collapse it up until everything lines up. You can just kind of push that down. Get that a little bit more compact, and there you go. Gives them a little extra height if that's something you feel you need. So, hey, why not? All things and stuff you can do. And just for a quick comparison here with the previous kit, again, you can see this is more of an off-white, this is more of a white, and you get that little extra bit of silver there, but that's pretty much all the differences you get between the two kits. So, there you go. You can give them a little bit of extra height if you want. Then you can do if you want to do it. And again, you still have your knee joints there. So got some extra, very high knee joint. Hey, you can use it if you want to. You still got your thigh rotation, your ankle tiltage, heel spur, all that good stuff. Hey, things you can do if you want to do it. But yeah. Now, if you want to go into Magnus Mode, you have to have both legs in their extended position here, and you want to flip in the heels, and then we can take all of the armor and just clip it on. It clips on the exact same way, and you just get things lined up. And you kind of have to, with these clips, you kind of have to find like a sweet spot, I've noticed. There we go. And it will snap right in. With the original legs, they would actually attach pretty easily, but with these you're going to have to find a little sweet spot. Once you do, it should just clip right in. There we go. That gives him his new extended legs, and we can do everything else real quick. And there is everything else real quick, and there is the full-on Magnus Mode. As you can see, it makes him a bit taller, makes the legs not look as stumpy, makes him look a little bit more leadery class. So, all in all, I think it's a nice upgrade. I think it works out pretty well. It has some little annoyances, but all in all, I think it does the job. And of course, we can give him his new weapons. We can give him his new little hammer. I do feel the hammer is a little too small. Needs a bigger hammer, but hey, he's got an axe. Got a big old battle axe. Hey, things you can do if you want to do it, and if you don't want him holding the weapons, you can take one. I always have the axe just plugged onto his back like that. You can plug the hammer back there as well. As always, it's yours. Display it however you wish. But me personally, I give him a hammer. I give him his gun. And for me, that does the job. That pleases me immensely. But here he is with the Siege Magnus, with his DNA kit on him. And you can see how that works out as I just bump the camera all over the place. There you go. Now, as far as going back into truck mode, you do want the legs collapsed back up. So you just fold this panel in, untab this section here, untab this panel, and then you just collapse it all up. And just close that back up so everything sits nice and secure. And then we just rotate this hinge up, bring this down, and just use those little sliding bits, those sliding bits and pieces to get the panel tabbed right in where it's supposed to go, like that. And then we can flip into heels, and now we can just transform him as we have before. So the transformation doesn't change at this point. Just get everything situated, rotate it around. Oh, let's do this. Let's get this together first with the noggin region. There we go. Get that spun around, lock into place. Rotate the arms in. We know how this works, but I'm just showing it anyway. Why? I don't know why. We really could just cut the truck mode. But hey, we're gonna go through the process. This is our journey. This is our journey, and we're on it together, peoples. We are on this journey together. Let's rotate these up, and you have the slot there for the tabs. And the legs themselves will tab together, just as they did originally. Get everything situated. And there you go. You got him in truck mode. Now, on the Siege mold, You had this big gap right behind this front wheel that you could fill in with this wheel. On this version of the mold, you cannot do that because when you swing this forward, I mean, the tab is still there, but as you can see now, there's stuff in the way, so you can't do that. That wheel just now has to stay right where it was. So it just stays put right there, so you don't have to transform that wheel. And now we'll get the trailer on him real quick. And we got the trailer on real quick, and yeah, there it is. Not too much different there. Yes, I know about the trick for hiding the hands, I just didn't feel like doing it, but yeah. There is the truck and the trailer there, and as far as the new weapons, all you gotta do for storage is just fold up the axe, take the hammerhead, and just fold that back, and then you can take these, if you want, and plug them into either side of the gun, like so, and then just plug all this up top, like you would originally, and voila, there's your storage. Hey, it's storage if you want storage. Or, you know, if you want to take all this and, you know, plug it up front, you can do that as well. Again, you know, hey, you have all the options, all that stuff, all those things. You can take the axe and the gun. There are ports on the sides here too, so you can plug them there. Open that up if you think that looks cooler. Hey, whatever you want to do. As always, it's your toy. Display it however you wish. But yeah, that is basically it for the upgrade for Kingdom Ultra Magnus. I mean, you know, granted, this is not doing anything drastically different. It's not doing anything different really, because it's the exact same kit that was released for Siege Magnus. And on this version of Ultra Magnus, this kit actually has a bit less functionality since you don't have to do the wheel swing gimmick. So yeah, it actually loses some functionality with this version of the mold. So maybe incorporating something else into this kit would have been better. I mean, granted, they're making whole new arms for MPM Bumblebee Prime, so maybe we could have gotten like some new forearms so the hands could actually flip in or something and be hidden away. I don't know. I mean, it does the job it sets out to do, but ultimately, I feel like as far as this version of the mold, the kit could have done a little something extra. But hey, it is what it is, and this kit is cross-compatible with any version of Ultra Magnus, the Siege version, this version, the spoiler pack version. You know, like you can use this kit literally for any version of Magnus. If you don't mind the color variations anyway, because each kit is actually colored to suit that version of Magnus. The Siege version is meant to go with the Siege Magnus. Obviously, this version is meant to go with the Kingdom Magnus, and there is a kit available to go with the spoiler pack Magnus as well. So, you know, coloring variations aside, the kits are interchangeable. So yeah, nothing really new here, but hey, it does the job, so. There you go. Now, if you would like this or any of DNA's other offerings, you can always check out BigBadToyStore.com for availability. There'll be a link in the description down below, so you can check that out. And I think that's it. So don't forget to check out EmGo's, check out Love Peace Paranormal, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So there is the DNA Design DK14K upgrade kit for Kingdom Ultra Magnus. And this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face.